So Belle Delphine is someone who I haven't talked about in about 6 months because she really hasn't done anything noteworthy since the OnlyFans was a thing. But today, for some reason, she got terminated off of YouTube completely. Like, there's no trace of her or anything. I literally would have no idea why. But basically, for those of you who wouldn't understand why she would be terminated, I mean, it's pretty obvious. But I think she's most likely been terminated because of the same reason she got terminated on her Instagram and her Instagram got deleted. And that's because she was basically showing her entire body. So at this point, basically every video on her 1 million subscribed channel has been deleted and the entire channel is basically just gone. So there's no trace of her apart from this original link that led to her channel, which basically just leads to this. This account has been terminated due to multiple or severe violations of YouTube's policy on that word that I basically can't say without being smacked in the face by Susan Wabberjack's yellow symbol of doom. And also there are a bunch of sources that saying her Facebook was being taken down, but how about we just keep it real here? Who honestly uses Facebook? Now, a commentary YouTuber known as Lyrics, who has about 10k subs, basically said this: the fact that Belle Delphine got her channel terminated for explicit content in her music video when this S is trending number 2 is absolutely absurd. Both are categorized as music videos, which is allowed to that word and show more explicit content, but then Bella got trending. And I'm not going to show the clip, but basically it's true. Like, yeah, there's this music video that is completely worse than anything Belle Delphine's done, and yet it's literally on trending. Like, YouTube are so inconsistent. This just shows how inconsistent YouTube are with their policies and consequences when it comes to punishing creators and all that sort of stuff. Now, the thing I don't understand is why this topic isn't being covered as much as it should. I mean, it's a pretty big deal considering it's a semi-relevant YouTuber. I mean, Belle Delphine's talked about quite a lot with all the stuff that she does, and the fact that it's a 1 million subscribed YouTube channel that's just been sniped off the platform like it's nothing, and no one's even really talking about it. I mean, don't you all remember that music video that was basically being parodying Goober, and everyone was really hyped about it and all that, and now it's just basically gone forever. Like, it's just been sniped off the platform. And all those amazing videos, well, I mean, I say that being sarcastic, but basically every video on Belle Delphine's channel is gone, and I don't think many people would have downloaded them either. So basically, over the last year, Belle Delphine has lost over 3 of her accounts on different social medias. So I'm gonna go over them now. So the first one is her Instagram, although let's be real, she probably deserved that. And the second one is her Facebook, but again, who actually uses Facebook under the age of 45? And lastly is her YouTube channel, which she only uploaded on once a year, but you know, whatever. And now something else has popped up, but that which honestly, the icing on the cake for Belle Delphine at this point. This is basically her just cementing her career, just being completely dead. Like there's nothing that's bringing it back from here. And that's the fact that her OnlyFans got leaked. And I'm not just talking about a couple of photos or a few comments here and there, like, you know, it wasn't too much. Like, I'm talking the whole thing, like the whole OnlyFans. Basically that $35 subscription was just leaked to the entire planet. So that's a huge chunk of her income, because I'm pretty sure that there were at least like 10,000 people who bought her OnlyFans. Like, she was really living on recruit difficulty at this point. But I mean, to be honest, she probably doesn't really care at this point. I mean, look at the income that she's making. Like, she could probably retire at this point, live in the hills, and never have to talk to another person for the rest of her life and live a pretty decent life. But in terms of the internet, I think this is going to be the last that we see of Belle Delphine, unless she's going to be active on her last social media, which is basically Twitter. And she hasn't spoken about this on Twitter yet. Like, she hasn't tweeted out anything about it because she probably doesn't really care. She doesn't really need to. I mean, why would she? I mean, she's probably making like, what, tens of millions of dollars anyway. Like, why would she need to address it? She probably doesn't care. But to be honest, what is she going to be using Twitter for? Like, there's basically no monetization options, so I don't think that there's much point in her addressing it. But I mean, it is kind of sad to see her go, because when it's a boring month, you know, and there's nothing going on, and I basically can't make a video on anything, most of the time I just rely on Belle Delphine to do something insane, like sell her gamer girl bathwater. But now I can't do that, which is, I don't know how I feel about that anymore. But this is also kind of weird, and as I mentioned before with the Lyrics tweet, it does sort of show YouTube's inconsistencies with the policies and all that. I mean, if you're gonna terminate Belle Delphine, at least terminate all these other people who've done some messed up, way more messed up stuff, and they're still on the platform today. Like that guy who was doing some weird stuff with his cat is still on the platform, and I still don't think he's been terminated yet, which is seriously insane. Like, why are you gonna keep him up but then terminate Belle Delphine for a bunch of harmless videos? Like, this is the thing I don't get, is who's being harmed with Belle Delphine's videos? Like, why does she need to be terminated? I'm honestly on the side of Belle Delphine here, not with the whole Instagram stuff, because with the Instagram stuff, I'll be honest, she kind of needed to be terminated. Like, that stuff was a bit messed. But with the YouTube channel, the worst thing that she did was that Goober video, which wasn't even that bad. I mean, there was no severe violations of anything. It was literally just a normal video. But then on other sides of the YouTube platform, there's even worse stuff, and YouTube literally put it on trending. And the thing is with trending is that YouTube have to manually put stuff on trending themselves. So it's not like YouTube just accidentally put this on trending because an algorithm bot just did it for them. No, like, people at YouTube have to put that on trending themselves. But yet Belle Delphine's being terminated. It's kind of weird, if I'm being honest. Now, I did mention before that Belle Delphine hasn't responded on Twitter, and to be honest, I'm pretty sure sure I'm glad that she hasn't, because her Twitter page, honestly, is the weirdest thing in the world. And I'm not talking about the stuff that Belle Delphine tweets, because it's like, it's e-girl stuff, you know, it's what you'd expect from Belle Delphine. But the replies, like, honestly, this is the weirdest stuff I've ever seen. If you thought the OnlyFans comments were bad from the Kavos video when he was reacting to the OnlyFans, look at her Twitter, like, holy. How about we just have a read of some of these? Belle, please let me worship you. I want to serve my one and only demon kitty cat, meow meow. Yo, what is going on? I seriously hate Twitter. Like, I don't know what it is about it. Hi, Belle. I thought this was a very funny pun of yours. The play on words switching out the beast for that word was brilliant. Perhaps we could DM sometime and exchange ideas for future jokes. I'm sorry, but this is literally like, you're not even hiding the fact that you're a simp. You've literally put always and Claire random like it's a formal email. Like, you are so weird. Imagine being this person. Like, get a life. Please upload a that word video, please. For the love of God, I need it. You, my friend, need to get some help. Imagine begging on Twitter for that. Like, you're so... I don't understand these people. Like, what do you do with your life? And now this one is just insane. I don't know what to think about this. Like, honestly. Oh my God. I'm just looking at it right now. Just have a look at this. The problem is you won't show us your foot. Every single time I tweet, I beg and beg for you to show us, but you just ignore me. I wish you would just notice me. I also recommend future products you could sell, like the life-size doll, but you never notice. It really hurts me. I often cry myself to sleep knowing that I mean nothing to you. But if you notice me once, you would realize that I'm a really nice guy. One of the good ones. I can make you happy. I tell good jokes. I have a wonderful job in accounting. I can cook an incredible meal. What is going on? You are the weirdest person in the world. Imagine tweeting this to someone with 1 million followers and expecting them to reply being like, oh yes, I really appreciate that. Like, you are so weird. This is just basically I don't even know what to say about this, to be honest. Like, just imagine being this person. Like, that's all I have to say. Just imagine. If you're ever feeling down or you're feeling like you're completely worthless, just think to yourself, at least you're not this guy. Or maybe you are, which in that case, I feel bad for you. Yeah, and anyway, with that being said, thank you all for watching the video. If you enjoyed, make sure you give it a like. And if you're not yet subscribed to the channel and you enjoy the content, make sure you subscribe with all notifications on. If you don't turn on all notifications, you're basically subscribing for no reason, so make sure you hit that bell real quick. Make sure you follow my socials, with all links will be in the description. My Twitter is @GliderGuyYT and my Instagram is also @GliderGuyYT. Make sure you join my Discord server with the custom link at the top of the description. And with that all being said, thank you all for watching the video. I really hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.